Hello everyone, Jrcraft here. Welcome back, and today I got another Minecraft video showing you my very simple elevator. It can go up 12 blocks high, and it only requires 4 pistons in the entire system. It's also, because of this frame, it's still very compact, and it only takes a redstone clock, which you can move to other places. So let me give you a quick demo of it. Walk up into here, wait for the system to come around, and open those up. And then you stand on this platform. You'll go up. You'll see we're now in this little cubicle. We'll be up soon. There's the top. You can walk right out. As you can see, we're at the top already. And this can be used for things like multiple floors. And because it only requires 4 pistons, it can just be a cheap elevator. And it'll work on survival servers too, because how slow it moves, and you can change it so it won't get redstone clocked. Now to go back down, we'll wait for this to come around. Just like that. Step on the platform. The ceiling's pushed over our heads, and we go down. And here's the ground right there. All I have to do is step off, just like that. And you might be able to kind of figure out how this works. It's actually a loop system. So as you can see, this gets pushed around, and it'll appear right there, just like that. It's actually a tape of. This is one of those redstone piston tapes, and it's actually just fence gates and blocks. No slime blocks required. I'm running Minecraft 1.7.10, so you don't need slime blocks. So if your server doesn't support that, that's okay. And instead of having the clock run around in a circle around the thing, it's actually this kind of clock, and it sends power to each one. And to get up there, simply I just have it a little stack like that, and it goes around and does it up there. So I can give you guys a demo of how this works. It's fairly simple. So it really just requires pistons like that. You want to go up in the air. It doesn't matter what you do, although try and keep the number even, so you don't have to have like a double block in there just for spacing. You do something like that. And let's go up. Right there, and like that. There we go. And now we have this sort of thing, and you can make this bigger, taller, wider, whatever you want. It can be at 12 by 12, so 12 high, 12 long, although the length doesn't really matter, because you can't ride on it like that. You can't ride sideways. So mine's just 2, and then there's a separating wall. So there's just like that. And essentially here's how it works. So I'll put one down here. Then fence gates, you don't have to have them open or close, since they automatically open and close on the thing. It's something that it does. And to put the ones on top, you just, oops, sorry, you go up like that. Well, like that. You have to be off of it, and just like that. And then you'll put a block on top, like so. And you want to leave a space, put one like this, and you're gonna want to put another one like that. So I'll build out. These are just temporary blocks right here. Oops, silverfish. Then you want to put a thing down, and I'll go up, just like that. And there we go. Now as you can see, because the numbers aren't even, I had to have this, it's a double block, just because I have 3 cars, I guess you could say, and because the number isn't even on the spacing, which is fine, I just have a double block like that. And then all I have to do is connect this up to a redstone clock, which is fairly simple. If you haven't made a redstone clock before, I'll make a simple one. I'm not going to do a hopper clock. This is just a basic repeater clock. This is super simple, easy to work with, because you can time it pretty well. I just prefer these. Start it like that. See, it's an alternating signal, and you're going to want to run one into here. See how that pushes like that? Now, instead of running one directly in here, you're going to want to give it a delay. So I choose about 4 ticks, which is a tick is each position, and I'll run that in there. You can see it move those up. Now, to make this contraption right here, to have it go up simply, what you do is you alternate with these, like sort of like that, but make sure you can place on them. Like in this case I can't, but what I do is say like that, and something, sorry, like that. So as you can see, the signal will be passed up like this if I run it over here, and I'm going to give it the delay. And it also helps boost the signal. So as you can see, that goes up like that. Gonna want to go up like that. I haven't done one of this style is hard to do because it has to be on a certain plane. So it's a little bit difficult, but after you get it, it ends up being fairly simple. I mean, it's just a matter of getting it right the first time. So we go up like that, up, down, and underneath. And now it's up here. And we'll just run our little signal into this piston. And it already has the delay on it right there to here, just like that. And we need to connect this one up. So we'll run this one out to it also. And we'll also add that delay. So now we should have a fully functional piston tape. So as you can see, the blocks are moving around. We have a little extra one in it. If you have any extra ones, it'll just like kick it out, for example. And if you mess something up, it ends up being a fairly simple fix. So yeah. Hold on a second. That seems to be a misplaced block. And if you misplace blocks like I have, it ends up being a simple fix. So let me remove these quick. And if you need to shut this down for any reason, you can just sever that tie, and the whole thing will shut down, which ends up being really nice, especially on servers. Like if you're using this in like a HCF or a kit map, and you need it to be quiet so people don't know you have traps, you just turn it off. And if you mess something up, what you can just do is you can just fix it like that. We'll just do that quick. Get right on that. Placing those is a little bit difficult. That. And let's see, I'm going to bring those out like that. Should be good. And I'm going to go down like that. Up and up like that. And like that. There we go. Again, I have the double block. And then to restart it, you'll just do that. And it seems to we always have this little thing push out, but that ends up being okay. And then if you want to ride on it, let me put some blocks there so it's easier to get on. Like that. And then you can do this in different ways. You just wait for this block to come around, which I'll wait for. Run it like that. And now we'll go up. And then we end up at the top. This one's a smaller version, but essentially this is kind of how it works. You have these alternating blocks that go around like that, and this ends up just creating its own little space for you to ride up and down. So I'll give you a demo of this one again. So you see you have to wait for it to come around. There we go. Kind of just hold over that, and then it'll bring you within the elevator. It's like that. And you could have it open too, but it's nice when it's closed and pretty. Come up the top, and there we go. And then on the other side, when you want to ride down, you just get in, and then it comes all the way down. It's pretty simple, and as far as I know, it still works on 1.12. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to give me some feedback, let me know in the comments below. If you have any build ideas, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Really quick, I have this little speedy version of me building it. I'd like to clarify a little bit how it works. So essentially, what it is you can look up how to make a piston tape online, and essentially it's blocks that can move around in sort of like a square or a circle. It uses 4 pistons and pushes it around, so all the blocks rotate around. This one is one that goes up in the air, it doesn't land on the ground, and instead of different colored blocks or different types of blocks, it's 2 fence gates, a block, 2 fence gates, and a block. And what that allows you to do is stand on the block below you, have a block above you, and then stand where the fence gates are, because you can walk through them. And that lets you move up and down, and as you can kind of see right now, it's going up and down. The part that goes up, you can ride it, and then you can ride the block back down. And it's just a piston loop with blocks, but those blocks, and then it just creates an elevator like that. So yeah, it's just a piston tape, and I just thought I'd share that with you.